Eyewitness News, your Weather Authority app from your app store today. Now, from your Weather Authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
2 more summer-like days here in October before we get a big cool-off. And I'm talking a huge drop in temperature. I think for most people, 50s in the morning, 70s in the afternoon, kind of an ideal day. We're not going to be there. We're going to go lower than that on both the high and the low. So, yeah, if you want it cooler, you're going to get it here, but you got to sweat it out for a couple more days. As we take a look right now at our Deaconess camera there, Fence Pros looking out toward I-69 and the Lloyd Expressway. Plenty of traffic. Looks like it's rolling right along, though, and good to see that. Now, we've got a hazy blue sky with that humidity up. Now, it's not very humid. It's humid, but with the temperature up around 90 degrees, I mean, seriously, we started May, in the 80s. Boom, it's been 80s and 90s ever since. And, we had snow in April. So basically, we skipped over spring. And now, boom, we're just plowing into October with these 80s. It has not hit 90 yet this month. I know it surprised a lot of people, at least not at the airport. Some locations it has, but it was 89 yesterday. It might as well have been 90. And it's going to be 89 again today, and it's going to be upper 80s tomorrow. But then after that, the temperatures are really going to take a drop. And more than likely, we're going to be seeing the back half of the week, a lot of shivering going on. But temperatures on the east side of Evansville moving through the 80s, and now we're looking at downtown on our Tully sky camera. You can see a partly cloudy sky, noticing that on the river, but plenty of that sunshine going on. Hey, that looks like a lenticular cloud right there, really cool cloud. Charlie, you could appreciate that. You usually only see lenticular clouds around mountains, but they're really cool-looking clouds. But anyway, 83 degrees right now, dew point of 67 with a south-southeast wind at around 10 miles an hour. We're going to see that wind in that 5 to 10 mile per hour range from the south and southeast. Temperatures, all of us in the 80s. 83 Jasper, 83 Princeton, 86 Carmi, 86 Owensboro, and there's 85 degrees in Madisonville. Mama's got 86 degrees down in Calhoun. Now, dew point-wise, you still see those blotches of yellow indicating 70 degrees or better, and that would mean a very humid. But for most of us, though, we're in the upper 60s, and that's going to be the case over the next couple of days, mainly upper 60s. So it's humid, but it's not very humid. All right, Oscar the shout-out kid, we're shouting out this. Charlie, I think I showed you this last week, but I haven't shown the people at home. Tim McDonald, Will, Ryan, and Daniel are hanging out with Tim. He grew 10 feet tall okra plants. 10 feet tall. Those are some whoppers, not just one. He's got a few of them back there. Okra. The okra taste any better if they're 10 feet tall? I don't think so. Don't taste any worse, I guess. A little bit of fog this morning near Rough River. That's a cool shot here. Looking out in Ohio County. That's in Shreve, Kentucky. Charles Davison got that shot this morning. Had a little bit of fog out there. Live first morning Doppler, nothing shaking, but we should see a few showers popping up, mainly down in western Kentucky later on this afternoon. The main cold front, and this is the real deal cold front that's going to knock that temperature down, is out in the midsection of the country. It's going to take a couple of days, though, to make its way into the tri-state. It's going to take a couple of days before Hurricane Michael makes landfall on the Florida coast, but it looks like it is. There's the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. There is Cuba, already getting hammered with some heavy rain there as you look at Michael, which is now a Category 1 hurricane, and it's going to be moving into the Gulf of Mexico. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the track. And the latest on Michael shows it escalated to a Category 2 hurricane in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. Nothing really to slow it down either. There's a Category 3 now on Tuesday just off the Florida coast. We've got a lot of tri-staters fall breaking down along the panhandle of Florida, and I hope they're getting out of there Tuesday evening because it looks like we're going to have winds around 120 miles an hour. Looks like the center of Michael is going to be just to the east of Panama City and Destin, but too close for comfort, obviously. And it's going to be continuing to plow through Georgia. Look at that, packing 50 mile per hour winds in Georgia, the Carolinas. So it is still going to have tropical storm strength winds throughout the southeastern coast of the United States. Well, for us, a mix of sun and clouds today and a high temperature that's going to be in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. Could see a few showers and thunder showers popping up. Humid for all of us. And we're going to be seeing a south-southeast wind at around 5 to 10. 87 tomorrow, so 2 more warm, very warm and humid days before we see that big chance for rain. I'm talking about a 90% shot for showers and thunder showers. Nothing severe is expected on Wednesday, but it is going to drop that temperature big time. Highs are going to be in the low 60s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Morning lows will be in the low 40s on Friday, 43. Saturday, when Angie's running the half marathon, 42 degrees. Angie loves it. I'd be shivering over there going, bring me by the water. Hey, Charlie Stocker is here. He wants to take your phone call. He's ready to answer gardening questions. Give him a call right after this.